the settings in Safari, it's just dealing with Safari. It really doesn't care what the operating system it's on. That's where Internet Explorer differs quite a bit. But you can still, on programs, you can still set your default HTML editor, your email client, and what that does. If you want to, if you're on a web page and it has, if you're applying for a job, and you see an email link on the web page to like send your resume here or send your application here, if you want to click on that email link and automatically open up, an email thing to send out, this is where you set that. In an email, they'll probably have Outlook Express up there, and you can say any email client you have in there. And that way, when you automatically click on our email link, that's what it'll automatically open and send out that. Internet meeting and calendar, we won't get into contact lists, we won't get into, but that's the only setting that I wanted to mention there is the email link, because a lot of new people ask for that. How can I just click on an email link in a web page and just have it automatically open up Outlook? Well, that's one of the ways you can do that. Usually that's set by default. So, and on the General tab again, for setting the homepage, when Internet Explorer is installed, it automatically sets it to one of the Microsoft websites that checks your browser and checks your updates and stuff. But again, all my homepages are set to Google and all my browsers because I use that more than anything. But you can set your homepage here, and then you just click on Use Current, which means whatever you have written in the box there is what it'll set to your homepage. And privacy, again, it's another area that's in-depth. I went over the private browsing, and this here just makes settings on the level of security of the site that you want to go to. It'll have a medium, high, block, basically turn everything off, because I don't trust nobody. So it all depends on your level and what type of sites that you go to. And what else should we cover in Internet Explorer and keep it on a basic level still? Is there any questions in the chat room on Internet Explorer? We'll start out there first. IE with Windows 7, I don't have Windows 7 installed on any of my systems yet, and I probably won't have Windows 7 installed for a while. I'm not really sure about how IE interfaces with Windows 7. Until Windows 7 starts having a lot of security issues involved with it, or a lot of vulnerabilities coming out, that's probably when I'll install it and start keeping up with Windows 7. But Windows 7, along with Vista, has some pretty good things that have cut down on the security versus XP. Like they require digitally signed drivers now and a bunch of other things. Especially when you get into the 64-bit operating system and stuff like that. People got to remember the 64-bit operating systems can run 32-bit programs. So that's what I'm going to remember. Just because you have a 64-bit operating system doesn't mean you can't run your 32-bit programs no more. But I assume that IE will probably look the same as it does on Vista and XP and everything else. And the same settings, the Internet Options window will probably still look the same. As far as how it runs with Internet Explorer and why it crashes, that would take some troubleshooting, because like I said, Internet Explorer is heavily tied into the Windows operating system. So while Windows does, even if it's not bothering IE, if it's just messing around with some other program or doing something else, it could affect IE because they're so tightly integrated. Any other questions? Yeah, it crashes in Vista also. And it crashes in XP. There's really nothing different. It crashes in Windows 2000. IE, Internet Explorer has a habit of crashing pretty much no matter what operating system it's on.
Okay, friends, we're going to take a 15-minute break here, and then when we come back, our other host is going to talk about Firefox browser. Okay, so we're going to take a 15-minute break for a cup of coffee.
Alrighty. give me a chance to get a glass of